stairs. And the woman was like, okay, good luck. You know, he's waiting down there for you, joking around, right? So instantly I'm thinking, it's a ghost, right? It's the West Village. It's very, very old, very cutesy, but very old. Like there's gotta be a, a ghost. You know, it's a basement, most likely. A lot of these buildings and structures have been here since literally like the 1700s. She grabs her things, braces at the hallway, and does like a ee sound, you know, and then goes downstairs. And the minute she starts walking downstairs, my alarm bells go off, right? Like ding, ding, ding. Oh, something is here, right? So a couple minutes go by and she comes back up and she's like definitely walking at a faster speed. And as soon as she clears the top of like the stairwell to go into the basement, I see a man, a spirit of a man. I don't know why I always say like I'm surprised. I guess it's still a surprising thing no matter what situation you're in. But a man sort of peeks around the corner and he's following very close behind her. And he's like a creepy man, not cutesy old man, like creepy, looked to be maybe in his, I'd say maybe late 40s, early 50s, but like 1980s version. So, you know, like people in the 80s looked like 10 years older than they do now. So, you know, he probably was 46, but he looked like he was like 58, if that makes sense. So anyway, he's like following closely behind her, and I just like look down into my candle. I'm like stirring the hot wax, like, okay, I'm not gonna address that, you know. And he kind of like gets emotional, like drat, like, oh, I missed it. I missed my chance or something, and turns around and walks back downstairs. And the two women were, you know, standing close to each other chatting, and I leaned over and I said, oh, is this building, you know, haunted? Is that what you guys were talking about? And they look at each other and they look at me and they said, well, that's not what we were talking about. There's a mouse downstairs. There's been a little mouse that's running around and it pops out and it scares us. And I was like, oh, right. Okay, yeah, of course, you know. And then one of them says, but also, yeah, it's really creepy down there. I was like, yeah, you know, these old basements, I can imagine. But they were talking about a mouse, not the man that was following them around. So I spared them that detail.